Hi everyone, my name is Pang Teng from UUM. Today I'm going to present my research project. The title is Application AHP in Selecting Transportation for Traveling Among Student UUM. I will going to present about the introductions, research questions and objective, methodology, data collections, data analysis, and the conclusions. UUM is located far from the city. There is not much public transportation same as city, so that the student will always face the transportation problem, especially during semester break. Most of the students will go back to the hometown to meet their family members during semester break. There are some transportation that the student usually choose for traveling such as bus, KTM, flight, carpool, and motorcycle. The aim of the study is to help the student to choose the best transportation for traveling by comparing the cost, time, and travel comfort for the different transportations. There are two research questions. First is, what are the factors that will affect the student to make decision while choosing the transportation for traveling? And the second, what is the best transportation for the traveling among students? The two research objectives are to identify the factors that affect the student to make decisions while choosing the transportation for traveling and to identify the best transportation for traveling among students. For the methodology, there are three main steps. The first step is construct a AHP hierarchical structure. Before we construct the AHP hierarchical structure, we must identify the decision problem. After that, we must determine the goal, decisions criteria, and the alternative. For my research, the goal is to identify the best transportation among student UUM. The criteria are time, cost, and travel comfort as the factor to affect the decision making. There are 5 alternative transportation for the study, which are bus, KTM, flight, carpool, and motorcycle. After construct the hierarchical structure, compare the criteria for each level of the hierarchy and determine the importance level. The second step is the data collection process. Questionnaire had been distributed to the UUM undergrad students through online to collect the data. The comparative judgment of criteria and alternative in the hierarchical structure are made in the questionnaire. After collect the data, the table of comparison matrix of criteria and alternative had been constructed. The step 3 is mathematical operations. After construct the comparison matrix table, the mathematical operation will perform on the comparison matrix and eigenvalue will determine. Based on the table, calculate the consistent index, the random consistent index, and the consistent ratio. Based on the table, it shows that all the consistent ratio are not more than 0.1, thus the data are valid. Next is the data analysis. Based on the result, show that the score for the bus is the highest. Thus, bus would be the best transportation for traveling among student UUM. As conclusions, AHP is a concise analytical method for decision making, but often considered subjective. To ensure the reliability of the result, a comparison of results from different methods may be observed to explain the superiority of chosen method. AHP methods are encouraged to apply for the decision-making problem which need to do the comparison. For the future study, AHP method also suggested to apply for other problems such as investment, purchasing, and others. That's all for my presentations. Thank you.